Hey guys, this is Primeval, back with part 7 of my Shoshone playthrough. So just going through the comments on my last couple of videos. Yes, it'd be fun if there was a Canadian Civ, but I'm not too sad that there isn't one. What I am sad about is that I already played this video. I played a good 16 turns and saved the video until I realized that my hard drive was out of space. So I'm playing these turns again. I hope you appreciate it. Anyways, I'll do the comment roundup again. So Jaffe, let me know about a new indicator for the tribute mechanic. Here, if you go and mouse over the option to demand tribute, it'll actually give you the bonuses or the positive and negative modifiers for whether or not you're able to demand tribute. And so in this case, or when I was trying to demand tribute from Geneva, I must have had a pretty high value for military near city-state. However, my overall military power was pretty low, since I was probably still at the time 6th in terms of military strength. I've generally never had to worry about the level of tribute needed, since I only bother trying or looking to demand tribute when I'm number 1 or number 2 on the soldier demographics. But in any event, that's good to know. Hitman 1412 asks about the importance of score. Score is really not important. It doesn't. A lot of different things go into it, and I think if I didn't have time victory disabled, I'd be able to say or demonstrate which categories contribute to the score. So you get points for wonders, for land, for military, etc. And I guess that's something you can check out on your own quickly, but the point being, score doesn't reflect your ability to win the game, and on Deity you're always going to be pretty poor on score, so don't feel too bad if your score is looking really bad. It doesn't mean anything about your ability to win the game. And finally, I had some comments about how it was good that we were waiting to attack the Iroquois, and that's because they have the Great Wall, and advancing on their territory will be quite slow until they obsolete the Great Wall by getting dynamite. Now, I don't actually know, or the first time I played through these turns, I didn't know if they had dynamite or not, but since there was that terrible hard drive mishap, I'll let you know that they do not have dynamite, and so their Great Wall is still active. Alright, so let's get rolling here. What I wanted to do is get a nice army rolling. So I think once we have 6 artillery over by Geneva, we'll go and denounce the Iroquois, and shortly after that we'll go and attack them. And so before we do any denouncing or attacking, I'm going to want to make sure I'm at friend status, or ally status rather, with the Congo here. So a coup at 58% chance, I don't think I really wanted to do that. But let's see, the election rigging in 2 turns, I can go and buy a great profit and fulfill that religious quest. In the meantime, I want to make sure my great prophet has a path he can actually take to get to Congo. Another thing is that I've had a great artist sitting in my capital for several turns now, eating into my gold per turn, and that's because until recently I didn't have a spot for a great work of art. But now that I have a cathedral, which I got when I captured Geneva, I can go and expend that great artist which will push me up to 4 culture, and well, it'll get me an additional 2 culture and 2 tourism. Okay, so we're going to fortify there. and we'll just move these guys into our territory. We'll want to go and improve the coal. Go to sleep. Here we'll go set up and alert. Fortify, fortify. Set up, alert. Set up and alert. Okay, so all of that looks fine. We've got artillery being produced here. We are about to finish Brandenburg Gate, and we have a bunch of frigates guarding our trade routes. Okay, so diplomacy-wise, if we look at the global politics, I do want to take over Hiawatha so that I can get all of his land and get all of his great works and prevent him from getting off his cultural victory. And based on what I've seen him building, I think he is going for the culture victory here. So, looking at the diplomacy overview, Hiawatha is friends with Babylon, Ethiopia, and India. I'm going to wait until one of those declarations of friendship expires before I denounce him, and then shortly after that I'll want to declare war. So we did get Brandenburg Gate, which is great. That also fulfilled a quest with Genoa, and they've got a gold quest, but flipping up to 56 gold probably isn't going to happen. Although if we are going to war with them soon, it might be worth investing in them. I didn't invest with them the last time I played these few turns, but and it didn't cost me anything when we ended up going to war, so no special prior knowledge there. Here I'm going to get a factory online, and I'll continue with the artillery. What I'll do is purchase a factory so we can pump out those artillery a little more quickly. And we'll take open terrain promotions with this guy. And so that's 4 turns. Alright, that's fine. We've got a great general. We'll drop him in the water and bring him over to the front lines. Musketman can just hang out in Geneva. We've got the Great Prophet, and we'll just go and fortify there for now. I think that's pretty much everything I wanted to look at. Alright, the Zulu have discovered that Hiawatha is currently marching a sneak attack against our city at Geneva. So that's good. I hope that they declare war on us so we don't have to declare war on them, and that way we can avoid looking like a warmonger in the eyes of the civs on the other continents, because I do want to keep them around to maintain trade relations. Quickly have a look at the city-states. A couple of these guys want some trade routes. Ife wants our religion, as does Antwerp and Malacca. How are we doing here? A coup is 58% chance. We've just repaired the coal. We can go and repair that. Yeah, may as well get a trading post rolling. Get that going, and I did want to make sure I had a clear path to Congo. I'll just put our units in the way. Move the Great General, and we're fine. I don't need this frigate yet. Let's go stick a factory out in front of that so we can avoid paying the 2 maintenance. Alright, so Shaka wants our sugar. Let's see if we can actually go and sell that sugar to someone else for full price. So we are friends with India. We might be friends with Ethiopia as well. Okay. World's Fair just completed. Ethiopia is going to get a huge culture boost, and the other guys got social policies and a bunch of points towards the Golden Age. We've successfully rigged elections in the Congo, but okay, we're 4 influence behind through success, so now we're allied. That's good. Let's move on in over there. Kathmandu, Sugar to Shaka, Gold, World's Fair completed, and our spy. It's all good. Let's go and so we can swap incense with England. That's an option. What are our Wheel of the King Day options? Wine, truffles, and ivory. Gandhi, will you buy any of my excess luxuries for gold? Next turn you'll have enough for the full amount. That's great. Trade. Shall we make a declaration of friendship? I guess I already asked you, and you said no recently, so I won't bother with that. Next turn we'll go and sell Gandhi something. In the meantime, there's a trading post done. Let's toss another trading post up. That trading post done. Slide in a trading post over here. Get our great admiral, or our great general, over to Geneva. Our spies. Zulu tells me that Huatha is still plotting against me. What the? England won a crazy coup for the Congo. And they started off with minus 17 influence. That was like probably like a 0% chance at a coup. And that didn't happen the first time I played. I think I'm gonna reload that. I don't know how many of you would blame me for this, but we're gonna reload that. Alright, that was absolutely ridiculous. England had no business coupping there. They had almost no influence in the Congo, and we had over 104 influence. So I'll just go and reload, and let's see what happens this time around. Looks like they didn't even try to coup. So I don't even know how that works. But instead, we'll just go and gain a whole bunch more influence by coupping ourselves, and then going and spreading our religion here. We're gonna go bring our worker back to our capital since we don't have any workers there, and get ready to. We'll start setting up some artillery over in Mbaza, Congo. They want our support. Who are they currently at war with? Diplomacy overview. My guess would be the Zulu. They're at war with Babylon. Okay, I have no idea who they're at war with. Probably with one of Ethiopia's old allies. We could gift them a unit. I don't think we need all of these crossbows. Let's go and gift a unit here. Hopefully we'll get some nice influence out of that. Okay, so that scared me for a second. The Iroquois were allied with the Congo for a second, but then they recognized both of the quests. So there's Tengrism for 40 influence. Huatha just completed Broadway. Modern Era for the Ethiopians. We got ourselves a great scientist. Here's another artillery piece ready. We'll go rough terrain with him. And send this guy overland as well. Choose production. Let's go grab ourselves a factory. And choosing production here. Another artillery piece. And let's go fortify. Alright, so I did want to go and sell some luxuries to Gandhi. Let's sell the sugar for 240. And then next turn, he should have enough that we can sell him the salt. Okay. It's fine, I'll inch forward over here. Stay on alert. And that's done, so swing around this way. Got a privateer ready. Let's have him join our fleet, our small fleet over by Geneva. Okay, we've got ourselves a great scientist, 197 science if we build him now. I'm going to check back in a couple turns to see if that value changes, or if they changed the mechanics slightly and made it so that the science per turn is locked in for when the great scientist is born. So I'll try to remember that number, 1,997 science. So first of all, we'll need to get our science per turn up. What do we have? University, employed, employed, employed. We can go and steal ourselves. So there's archaeology or rifling. Open tech tree. Archaeology is on the way to biology, and I do want to find out if we have oil. I don't need riflemen because I've got the Gatling guns, which serve a very similar purpose. So let's go grab archaeology there. It'll also make the Iroquois mad at us, and that'll be helpful if we want them to declare war on us. Catman 2 was impressed by the Iroquois. We've discovered one antiquity site, and the Iroquois don't appear to have any. There's one over here, so I can only assume that means that Iroquois archaeologists have already harvested all of those antiquity sites. Let's go and finish the factory. Let's start pumping the experience buildings. Got our great profit. We can go hit up Geneva and Byblos. Byblos wants Tengrism, so that'll fit nicely. And we'll just go and fortify there for now. Okay, get our artillery. Keep a couple over in Baza Congo and get a nice lineup going along here in Geneva. Okay, over to the next turn. We've got a bunch of Ethiopian ships sailing around. There's also a Babylonian settler wandering around. They did lose Der Kuri Galzu, and it looks like Akkad is in trouble as well. Choose production. There's the barracks done. Let's go and grab the armory. Okay, let's upgrade this guy. That guy's fine. Fortify. We can put in a road piece. I think we can afford that. That'll let our artillery move and set up in a single turn. Let's get this guy. All the tiles by Gashuti are improved. We'll go back over to our main territory in case we reveal any oil or aluminum. Our next tech is in 32 turns, so Huatha probably has a spy on counter-espionage duty. Let's go and move this guy. Well, which of our city-states? So there's Tyre, which we need 43 influence, Genoa, which we need 58 influence. Let's try for Genoa. Move this guy over to Genoa. And move on down here with our Great Prophet and our Great Admiral. There's a trading post done. Guess we can go and work on our road from Gashuti to the Congo, at least over these hills. That'll help with getting reinforcements to the new front lines. Okay, we've got a cargo ship. There we go. Resource, trade routes available. Sending one over to the Zulu capital would get us 24 gold. That's reasonable. I think I'd rather send hammers to Gashuti though. Yeah. That speeds our artillery up by an entire turn. So that's nice. We've got a caravan as well. It was sending food to Gaetica, but we weren't really growing that rapidly here anyways. I think I might be fine to have that stagnate. I might go and send hammers to Timok to help it finish its factory a little sooner. 5 hammers. That shaves off 3 turns, which is considerable. Alright, so we wanted to check on Gandhi, if we can sell anything else to him. Ooh, the Iroquois are now have flipped that over. We can probably coup them back. Coup success. Good. Right. So, first of all, India. Trade, luxury resources, salt for 240. Excellent. So we've got a decent stack of gold now. And I also wanted to check on... Okay, so Huatha's declaration of friendship with Ethiopia has expired. I think I'll go and denounce him now. First we'll move this guy over this way. Artillery into position. Fortify. Yeah, I think we're ready for a denouncement. There's the coup. We're still establishing surveillance in Genoa. Now let's go and denounce Huatha here. So next turn he should be pretty angry with us. Okay, here's this worker heading back over to the main continent. We've got our privateer joining up with the mini fleet by Geneva. So Babylon is unhappy that we've gone and denounced the Iroquois. However, Zulu are quite happy with that turn of events, and the Zulu are also making a lot of progress with Babylon's cities here. Okay, one of our gold return deals has ended. Buenos Aires and Ife and Ten and Narvivo. None of these are close to us. Genoa and Mombasa are the only ones that are sort of near where our army is. So we've got Genoa and Mombasa. So if I can flip Genoa before I declare war on the Iroquois, that would be best. Let's go grab a military academy. And let's go on alert. I would like to push forward a little more here. Let's claim that spot. And yeah, let's go and spread religion. And I'll fully convert Geneva. Keep our privateer on alert. And yes, we did want a road here, so get rolling on that. The Ethiopians have denounced the Iroquois. Excellent. Taken frontier. You'll pay for that, Assyria. Assyria is on its last legs, so I don't have to worry about appeasing them. Okay, the Iroquois also have a lot of trade routes going here to Mbaza Congo and to Akkad, and they both travel through this one spot. Let's get over to Byblos and go try to convert them as well, although we should probably wait until we declare war so that they'll lose their friendship status and lose the Iroquois won't get their huge religious pressure bonus from their founder belief, since they won't be friends with those city-states anymore. Set up and alert. Okay, we've finished that trading post. We could slide a road in right over here, or swap positions with this great general and slide a road in over here. Let's go sleep, and it's all good. Babylon has denounced Ethiopia. Hawatha has denounced us. This guy wants open borders, but I have no need to play nice with Assyria. Mbaza Congo searches for science. We've got another artillery piece up. Let's grab the rough terrain, push in over here, working on the road, and let's see. Fortify there. We've got ourselves a worker. Let's just have him hang out in between our two cities. We've got some more cargo ships going. Trade routes. If we're expecting war soon, we want routes that are easy to protect. This won't be so easy to protect since Kathmandu is allied with the Iroquois and they also have a city right there. So that won't be so healthy. What about city-states? Who wants a trade route? Samarkand is allied with Ethiopia, that's fine. And Vancouver, also allied with Ethiopia, that's fine. Going to Tyre might be safe. And it would get us close to enough to grab them as our allies. How much gold do we get from trading with Tyre? 12 gold? It's not bad. Fine. I'll do it. But Well, first choose production, more artillery. There's a knight. We'll just have him hang out there. Okay, this cargo ship, I do need a more profitable trade route going. So this is out of the question. However, trading with England might do the trick. Or with India. England, we got a little more science and a little more gold. I'll do it. And so that's a little ways through the fog here to Canterbury. We're still running a negative gold per turn, but it's not as bad. Do I have any other trade routes that are expiring soon? We've got two. The swap between Agatica and Mosan Khani will be finishing in 8 turns, so maybe we can switch one of those to be an international trade route. I will want to go and keep an eye on these trade routes, however. Let's send these ships along. See whose caravels are where. Okay, that's all fine and good. Next turn. No thanks, Babylon. So the Iroquois have declared war on us. Marble, I guess I can spare the happiness, sure. Okay, so what's going on here? We never had the time to convert Mombasa or Genoa. In Genoa, we've got a 38% chance at a coup. Perhaps when we rig elections, things will work out a little better. Buenos Aires, Ifi, blah 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 blah. So we lost the 3 happiness that we were getting from Genoa. England has denounced the Zulu. And it would have been nice if we had gone and initiated a defense pact with India, and that would have drawn them into the war here, but as it is, not quite so much. If we do want to throw a little gold at Tyre, we'll get... Does anyone want cotton? Malacca wants porcelain. Let's go and pledge to protect them, because I can get porcelain off of Tyre. And that's it. Overview-wise, Elizabeth has incense. No one has spare truffles. Okay, there's the military academy done. Let's squeeze out a quick frigate. We are at war with both Genoa and Kathmandu, so let's pull back slightly. We'll shoot the Genoese, and, well, Samarkand, we are aligned with them. Let's make sure there are no other caravels lurking around, ready to strike at our trade route. Okay, we'll also check on this guy. Okay, so the amount of science does increase as your science per turn increases, so it's not locked in the way that great musicians' concert tour amount is locked in. So here we have another antiquity site. Babylon sure does have a lot of antiquity sites. Okay, so the Iroquois want war. We don't have anyone in range of that artillery. Here, go shoot this guy. May as well shoot like so. deal some damage to that cannon. Okay, so we've got a worker, he's just hanging around. Let's put him to sleep. Finish that road piece, and that doesn't help our movement at all. Go and bombard that cannon, that finishes that off. And I would like it if my great prophet could go and get into Byblos here. Let's hang out there for now. All of that seems good. We could go start attacking the pirate ships over at Genoa. Well, we can get a free shot in here. It's nice. May as well shift all of our stuff down. Well, move this guy here. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Next turn. $50 for open borders. I accept. Tyre has declared war on Shaka. Babylon has replaced Tyre as an ally of Babylon is now an allied with Tyre. Okay, starting to get a little tired here. Let's see, diplomacy overview. How did all of that go? How did that affect our relations with the other civs? Well, first off, what I want to be looking at is this screen. So, these guys think we're warmongers, even though we haven't declared on anyone except for Geneva, and only that one time. Babylon loves us. They've sided with us and not with the Iroquois. The Ethiopians aren't quite as happy with us. Shaka's happy with us. Gandhi is sort of happy with us. Interesting. Okay. So, let's go deal some damage here. Go and bombard these guys like so. We've got another great general. Go bombard here. And let's go and spread our religion. We can also go and take some pot shots at any units on the coast, or head over to Genoa. Let's see what we can do here. Okay, is that a decisive victory? Yes, and a free conversion. Excellent. Alright, that's fine. Yes, please protect the Great Prophet. We've got some more roads rolling. I think that's probably fine for now. Yeah, let's have you run over here. And we can fortify you until healed. Slap up some more roads. We've got the Great General. You can go and hang out over by Team Oak. And we're still hunting for unfriendly caravels. So we want to prevent them from pillaging our trade routes here. Okay, an English cargo ship is heading towards us. I'm pleased with that. That's fine. Walls in Geneva, artillery, factories, and a frigate. Let's see what the Iroquois can do here. Not very much. Okay, so the Galeas we recently captured was destroyed. We lost access to silk since it was plundered there. We're still happy, so that's fine. And we can take an upgrade here. Let's go rough terrain. Okay, so we can choose an ideology here. Excuse me. And so first up, let's go look at culture victory. The Iroquois have the most tourism. They have the most tourism, so let's go and take a look at influenced by player, Iroquois. They are popular with us, so we should probably go, if we don't want to take a huge happiness hit, it'd be most expedient to take the same ideology as the Iroquois, which is freedom, and that'll actually fit nicely if we do want to try to win via culture. So freedom, yeah, let's go and adopt freedom here. In fact, as an early adopter, we get one free tenant. It works for culture, diplomatic, and space victories. Fine. And we'll go and add a tenant. There's increasing the speed of great person generation, increased culture, which might be important since the other civs have pretty strong tourism. Specialists consume only half the normal amount of food. That could be quite good. Election rigging doubling, happiness from mints and banks, stock exchanges, +3 for all of my trade routes with other civilizations following freedom, so that's not going to work out. Happiness for national wonders. I guess we'll take either the half food or the great people generation. Let's go with the half food, actually. Or happiness from this stuff, although I don't think I have very many. Capitalism. Okay, fine. We might need some new sources of happiness, in which case capitalism might be reasonable. Okay, so that got us 2 happiness. Bombard this guy. Bombard that guy. We should probably go and retreat this artillery piece, since we're standing right beside a Gatling gun there. And we can go and advance. Well, we'll have this guy heal up. Go and bombard that guy. Start pushing forward. So you can see that their Great Wall is still active. We'll swing around that way. Go and spread Tengrism. And that will complete a quest for them. I think that's enough to convert them. 8, it's almost enough. Well, 8 times 2 is 16, right? We're off by 1. Okay. Math is fun. So I don't see any more ships from Genoa here. Let's just go take a shot at them. Send the privateer in, pillage that just to heal up, and I guess while we're in the area, may as well take a shot, gain some experience. Okay, so looking for ships that could potentially pillage our trade route. That's Caravel from Kathmandu. Vancouverite. Are we at war with Vancouver? Bonus Ares, Ife, Anta, Nara, Nararivo, Genoa, Mombasa, and Kathmandu. Alright, so we're safe there. Okay, continuing to patrol that trade route. And let's push this artillery forward. Set up. With the road, I can move, set up, and fire in on the same turn. So that road paid off. Let's shift over this way, and we'll keep the knight there for now. Okay, there's an Assyrian caravel. Genium is working on a castle, that's fine. We've got artillery rolling, factories, and 2 frigates. Okay, tire, you'll pay for that. So with these 2 frigates, we should be able to defend what trade routes we have. Although it looks like our trade route with Tyre was plundered. And, ooh, very clever Genoa. Genoa was hiding all of its privateers to the south here. How much damage? 41 damage. Minor victory. Okay, let's get out of the city's range. We go and shoot that guy. Try to steal ourselves a privateer, but I think we may have just lost a privateer there. Since we have maximum promotion granting buildings here, we'll go grab range on this frigate. And we'll quickly go and explore. Vancouver, Arts, Syria, Denounce Zulu. India has also adopted freedom, that's fine. Hawatha has plundered a trade route. Grr. Okay, well, this guy will take naval targeting. We can purchase something useless. Let's build our last frigate here, and up here let's go and grab ourselves maybe an archaeologist. Yeah, let's grab an archaeologist while we're here. We do have the one antiquity site. And let's go continue hunting for caravels of city-states who want to make trouble for us. Okay, that's a friendly caravel. That's an Iroquois caravel. So let's go and try to intercept that. Old Joker. So far, the way is clear. Set up, bombard. Pull over in this direction. Go and bombard there. Ooh, that was not a good place to advance into. We do have some riflemen, which will be a little hard to deal with. We do have ceremonial burial here. I may as well use this great profit so we can start paying maintenance on it. That'll flip us over to 11 followers. Saves us a good 4 maintenance. And well, how much movement do we have exactly? We can go pillage that, and okay, now we're in the city's range attack as well as range attack of this Gatling gun, which is not exactly healthy. Okay, that's fine. Let's go and bombard that rifle. And let's go deal some damage here. And fortify. Okay, I think we're set up for the next turn then. A shame about losing the frigate over by Genoa. What do you got, Huatha? What do you got? Okay, so they killed our knight. That's too bad. I'll take $1 for open borders, that's fine. Let's see, we lost a knight to a Gatling gun. Byblos is happy we got Tengrism. Ethiopia has replaced someone as an ally. So let's make sure we can't go and make peace with any of these city-states. Okay, so we're at war with 5 city-states. That's fine. We did unfortunately lose our privateer. Let's go and run away. Okay, bombard, into position, set up. Alright, first things first. Bombard, fire. Get over there, and perhaps this cavalry was a little too risky. I was hoping to get a pillage in as well, but the Great Wall is limiting our movement options. Go there to bombard, fortify, and sidle over. Okay, a road. Slide a road in over here. We'll go rough terrain and over this way. Okay, we got our silk back from Congo. There's a proposal for a world religion. We have enough for a social policy. We could go and grab a few more items in rationalism, or go and unlock specialists eat half food or increased great person generation rate. That would be as good as or better than humanism, and we don't really need the extra gold from science buildings. So let's go and grab avant-garde then. That should increase our great scientist generation. There's an artillery done. More artillery, please. And there was an Iroquois caravel somewhere around here. There he is. Okay, we may as well push out in this direction. Okay, everything else looks fine. Next turn. What has Huatha got in store for us? Okay, so we ended up losing that overambitious cavalry up in the north there. Baza Congo is doing some good work, sending its units into Iroquois territory there. There's our frigate done. We have enough for one more frigate. Choose research. Got biology. Let's go over towards railways. Lost access to silk. Denounced Ethiopia. Gandhi's built the porcelain tower. Gandhi's entered the modern era. Successfully rigged elections in Genoa. got a 41 chance at a coup here. Let's try that. Coup success. Excellent. Alright, we can go make peace with them. Great. One less ally for the Iroquois. And that means we can actually go and move this guy somewhere else. Let's go drop him into Grand River. Oh no, the Iroquois have their bombers online. We're gonna need anti-air, and the problem is that we don't have any oil. Who's trade? That is a Zulu cargo ship. And a Zulu privateer. Okay. Pushing our artillery forward. Okay, Geneva wants incense, biology, staged a coup. Alright, so first of all, we have 0 oil. Looks like Babylon's about to fall here. They've got a second city over there, but they're not going to last much longer against the Iroquois. There's 7 oil over by some of the Zulu cities, but really the Iroquois have the lion's share of the oil, so we're going to want to, once we flip Grand River, they'll lose most of their oil, and that'll cripple their air force. Yeah, if we can get Grand River, pillage this source, that'll get rid of most of their oil. Of course, they're getting some from city-states like Mombasa here. Okay, assign delegates. Let's just go and vote for ourselves, since we don't actually get any favor for voting for anyone else. Let's go and commit delegates. Okay, crossbowmen. Bombard. Let's go fortify you to heal up. And meanwhile, there's a rifleman here. Can't tell how many hit points. He's got 24 hit points. Okay, destroyed it. Excellent. And we can fine, we'll set up bombard like so, and take out, well, why don't we push this artillery forward and stick a pikeman in the way. Fortify. Okay, there's a caravel from Kathmandu. We'll take care of that guy. Bonus areas, Smartland. Go here. So. Boom. Okay, good. Scouting around. Looks like our trade route here was pillaged as well, despite our best efforts. But I think this is where we'll leave this video. Things played out a little differently from the first time I played this. The first time I played these turns, but there was the hard drive incident. I actually had to declare war on the Iroquois, and this time they declared war on me, but it didn't end up changing any of our relations with the other civs. England still dislikes us for having a different ideology and for attacking Geneva. Nebuchadnezzar is friendly with us. We're not so friendly with these guys, especially since we have a competing ideology. Shaka likewise, and Gandhi. Actually, when we declared war on the Iroquois, surprisingly, they didn't take too much offense to that. So things played out pretty much the way they did the first time, at least as far as broad strokes go. Unfortunately, Babylon is a little weaker this time around, and the Iroquois managed to get some airplanes. Let's see how much gold they have. We still have business to settle. So I can't actually check on their gold levels while they refuse to negotiate peace. Anyways, so that's where we'll end this one at the beginning of our push towards Grand River.